A little something about Raymond. He's an investor in stocks and rooms. He wants no money from you, no bait and switch, nothing. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to log into his personal account, share real estate property documents, and give you suggestions on what to read.
All right, today is Wednesday, April 13, 2022, and we're at my Fidelity Net Benefits login screen, and we're about to jump into this Roth IRA, and we're going to see what it do. It is secret code time. Now, you guys know how I do it. I am here to put money in your pocket, not take it out. And I have a favor to ask. Did you know if you hit the subscribe, like, and share button right now on this video, it helps me to keep helping you. Everything I do is for free. I don't want anything from you guys other than you guys to hit that button. We're about to jump into this Roth IRA right now. The first thing we're doing is we're clicking on activity and orders because we want to see the dividends for the last 2 weeks. So let's change this. And now we're going to sort for dividends. And I received 3 dividends. First company is FedEx. Second company is Big Lots. And the third company is Intercontinental Exchange Incorporated. And here are the amounts that I received. And the total for the 2 weeks is $33.42. These are all dividends. These are dividends that I get every quarter, 4 times a year. And what I love about dividend stocks, even if the price goes down, like way down, as long as the company still has that dividend, you get it every quarter. So even if you pick a bad stock, it's going down, and you get that dividend, you can smile a little bit, right? Maybe just a little bit. I'm smiling. That $33 is, hey, I'm not tripping. I'm not complaining about that. Fees. Did I have any fees? I did. So let's go and do another sort. And we're going to do all transactions. And I received 1 fee. It was really small. It was 60 cents. And it's right here. And I got this fee because I'm invested in stock NIO. The stock ticker is NIO. And this is an ADS stock. This stands for American Depository Receipt. And what that means is that this company is a foreign company. It's listed over here in the United States on the stock exchanges here. Anybody can buy this stock, but since it's a foreign company, you have to pay fees sometimes. So they hit me upside the head for 60 cents this quarter. Next quarter, we're going to see if it's 50 cents or $1 or what, but as long as I own this stock, I will have to pay fees. Did I buy any stocks? No. Did I sell any stocks? Yup, a whole bunch. Let's scroll up to the top and let's start knocking them out. All right, so let me try to fly through this because I sold quite a few stocks. The first company is The Real. I sold every share that I had. And when I sold it, I got over $238. I was down $254, and that's equivalent to being down 51%. This was just a bad investment for me. The reason it went bad is due to inflation. This is a store that sells stuff like designer purse, designer wallets, clothes, shoes, things like that. And the prices are going up. People are kind of cutting back and not spending or splurging on stuff they really don't need. And the price started to fall. And I owned the stock and I was losing. So I sold it. It was a bad investment due to inflation. Next stock that I sold, and I sold every share I had. This is Pinterest. I lost over $325. When I sold it, I was down over 66%. This is how much money I got when I sold it. This was just a bad investment. It didn't work out. And I want to tell you guys, I'm going to keep going through all my bad investments, but if you invest in the stock market long enough, you will have bad investments. But the key thing, if you're a long-term investor, you will win. And I will show that to you. I will actually prove it to you a little later in this video. Next stock that I sold right here, Novavax. When I sold it, I got a little bit over $350. I sold every share that I had. And the reason I sold this stock is this is a pandemic stock. They're supposed to develop a vaccination. They still haven't brought it to market. They still can't give FDA approval. And it's just been crashing and crashing and crashing. And I don't know if they're ever going to bring it, but I own the stock. And like I said, I was down big time, over 65%. So just a bad investment for me. They never got FDA approval. Next stock that I sold, NIU Technology, stock ticker NIU. I lost over $200. I was down over 70%. This was just a bad investment. What this company does, they sell electric scooters. So when I bought it, I thought that was a good thing to do, but ain't nobody buying electric scooters, so I lost a lot of money. Next stock I sold, Fate Therapeutics. I sold all my shares of this. I lost over $146. I was down over 56%. Again, this was just a bad investment. I decided to get out. Next stock is Doximity. I did not cash everything out. I sold half my shares. When I sold those, I was down over $138, equivalent to being down about 40%. Next stock, Crocs. I sold half my shares. I lost over $436. I was down over 42%. This turned out to be a bad stock, and I contribute this to inflation. Again, people are cutting back on things they buy, and people aren't buying these ugly shoes. So, yeah, I lost. So, yeah, I can't really trip on it. Those are some ugly shoes. But at one time, I was doing good. I wish I would have sold earlier because I was up. I was making money. Next stock that I sold 25 shares of Big Lots. Reason I sold this stock, again, due to inflation, prices are going up. People aren't going to Big Lots and they're not spending their money. I was down over $1,000 when I sold, equivalent to being down 33%. Last stock I sold, oh man, and I sold every share of this. And I was up. Last year I was up. I was making money. This is Affirm. And when I sold it, I lost over $627. I was down almost 60%. For me, this was a bad investment. I contribute this to inflation. Affirm, what they do is that they are the buy here, pay later type of stock. So if you ever go to Amazon or different websites, you might see a link saying, hey, you can break up this charge into 4 equal payments. And if you click here on the Affirm button, they facilitate that for you. So you don't have to buy it all at one time. You can break it up. Anyway, inflation, that killed me. Didn't work out. So this is why I sold the stocks that I just mentioned to you. Oh man, let's stop talking about this. It's a lot of money to lose. I lost thousands of dollars. All right, we're going up to the top and we want to see how I'm doing now compared to 2 weeks ago. So we're going to go to positions and we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. My account is worth $313,917.01. And taking this to 2 weeks ago, we're going to stocks and rentals and we're going to find the last Roth IRA update, and it is right here on March 30th, I had $328,821.71. Bringing it back to today, the difference is negative. I am down almost $15,000, $14,904.70. That's a lot of money to lose in 2 weeks. If you check the video prior to this, I had made over $20,000 in 2 weeks. So, okay, I had a bad 2 weeks, but I had a good day. Today, I made $4,698.54. Let's talk about my best performing stock and my least performing stock. My best performing stock is right here. Zscaler. I'm up over 8%. I made over $218 today. And my least performing stock is up here in the middle. Where is it? PayPal. I was down 2.85%. I lost almost $170. Stock ticker PYPL. This is proof. Last 2 weeks, lost money. Today, made money. I'm showing you a stock that was really good, and I showed you a stock that was really bad. This is how the market works. Let's go up to the top, and we're going to do my slow scroll. I am going to show you every stock that I own in this portfolio, and I'm also going to prove to you that if you're a long-term investor, you will win. Let me tell you guys what you're looking at. Over here to the left, it says symbol. These are all the stocks that I own. These are the stock tickers or stock symbols. This column right here, it says last price. This is what the stock closed at today at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today's gain or loss. This is how much money I made or lost today. Total gain or loss. This is how much money I made or lost since I've owned the stock. Current value. This is how much money my stocks are worth right here in this column. Quantity. These are the number of shares that I own of each company. The two columns you want to pay attention to are symbol, this column, and total gain or loss, this column. As I start to scroll, you will see more green than red. If you are a long-term investor, meaning that you want to invest over years, you will win. And I'm going to prove that right now. So again, check it out. You will see more green than red. This is a video. You can pause the video. You can see every stock that I'm invested in. I want to tell you guys, I don't know about every stock in the stock market. Nobody does. There are a lot of stocks that's doing better, and there are a lot of stocks that's doing not so good. Again, this is a video. Pause the video. I am showing you every stock that I own and how much money I made or lost. And here's the proof. Since I've had this portfolio, I am up over 33%. The profit is almost $65,000. This is something that you guys can do. It is super easy. I will show you how to do it at Stocks and Rentals. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description, and it's going to take you right over here to Stocks and Rentals. When you get here, you want to click on the menu, and you want to click right here, New to Stock Investing, Start Here. This is super easy. There are a total of 8 steps. And let me just walk you through the steps. I'm holding your hand so you won't get lost. I am not going to let go of your hand. Step number 1, I give you a stock FAQ. I answer your questions. Number 2, I help you figure out what type of investor you are. You might not be the type of investor I am. When you see videos saying invest in this and invest in that, you can't do that unless you know what type of investor you are. You might not be a big risk investor. You might not be a conservative investor. I help you determine what type of investor you are. Step number 3, I give you stock terms. I give you the very basics of what you need to know to make what you saw in my video, over $300,000. Step number 4, I show you how to figure out which stocks you want to buy. Number 5, I show you how to open up a brokerage account. You got to open up an account to start trading stocks. I show you how to buy a stock. I show you how to sell a stock. I have a ton of videos and I have a ton of articles. I show you everything in all my portfolios. You can go all the way back to about 1.5 years ago and you can see how my portfolios grow day after day, year after year. It's time for me to close this video out. Let's go back up here to the top. I invest in stocks. I invest in rentals. Why would I try to get money from you? That makes no sense. In this video, you saw my portfolio. I have over $1 million. I would never ask you for a penny. I am here to put money in your pocket, not take it out. Beware of anybody that's saying that they know what they're doing in the stock market and rentals, and then they're trying to get money from you. If they know what they're doing in the stock market and rentals, that's where they should be making their money, not off of you. I'm Raymond, Stocks and Rentals. I'm out. Peace.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn